Hey there, fellow therapists and amateur psychologists. Today, we're diving into the intriguing and bonkers world of Oliver Quick, the charming yet chaotic narcissistic character from the movie Saltburn. While I typically stay away from diagnoses as a school counselor by training, this one was glaring. Buckle up because providing therapy to someone who might be more interested in stealing your pen than actually getting support is no small feat. We're going to explore techniques ranging from the classic talk and nod to the more advanced how to keep your cool when your patient is trying to overtake your office. Spoiler alert, it involves a lot of deep breathing and maybe a stash of hidden chocolate. Let's decode the enigma that is Oliver Quick and learn how to handle a client who thinks reflection means checking themselves out in a mirror. Ready? Let's dive in. Saltburn is a psychological thriller that tells the story of Oliver Quick, a student at Oxford University. Struggling to find his place, Oliver becomes drawn to the charismatic and aristocratic Felix Catton. Felix invites Oliver to spend the summer at his family's luxurious estate, Saltburn, setting the stage for a series of events that drastically alter Oliver's life. At Saltburn, Oliver experiences a dramatic change in personality. He becomes involved with Felix's sister, Venetia, and manipulates her, as well as Felix's cousin, Farley, to gain more influence and power in the Catton family. His machinations lead to Farley's expulsion from the estate based on false accusations. The plot thickens as Oliver's deceptions are revealed, straining his relationship with Felix. Tragedy strikes when Felix is found dead under suspicious circumstances, followed by Venetia's apparent suicide. These deaths cause a rift in the Catton family, leading to Oliver's expulsion from Saltburn. Years later, the remaining family members pass away, and Oliver, having apparently orchestrated these events to secure his position within high society, returns to Saltburn Manor. The film closes with a haunting scene of Oliver dancing naked through the estate, now the sole owner of the property. Saltburn explores themes of class, manipulation, and the lengths to which one might go to ascend a social ladder. Its plots unravels a tale of ambition, deceit, and psychological complexity, leaving viewers to ponder the true nature and motivations of its protagonist. To construct an accurate psychological profile of Oliver Quick, it's important to consider his demographic information. Oliver is a young adult, a student at Oxford University. This setting indicates a certain level of intellectual ability and educational background. The university environment also suggests exposure to diverse social interactions and academic pressures. The movie portrays Oliver as coming from a modest background, which is in stark contrast to the affluent world of the Catton family. The socioeconomic disparity plays a significant role in his behaviors and aspirations. Oliver's portrayal suggests a complex family dynamic. He lies about his family's condition, including falsely claiming his father is dead and hiding the existence of his siblings. This could indicate strained family relationships or a desire to dissociate from his real family situation. The social setting of Oxford and the aristocratic milieu of the Catton family expose Oliver to high societal expectations and class consciousness. His outsider status in these environments could contribute to feelings of inadequacy or a strong desire to ascend socially. This film takes place in the UK, specifically in a setting associated with the upper class and historical wealth like the Catton family estate. The cultural context of class distinction in Britain might influence Oliver's motivations and his perception of his own social standing. This demographic information, combined with his psychological traits, paints a picture of a young man deeply influenced by his socioeconomic background, educational environment, and personal ambitions, which are in turn shaped by his psychological makeup. As previously stated, Oliver exhibits several traits that align with narcissistic personality disorder. These traits, as demonstrated in the movie, paint a picture of a complex character whose actions and motivations are deeply influenced by these characteristics. Number 1, manipulation. Oliver is highly manipulative, using his charm and intelligence to influence and control others for his own benefit. This is evident in how he integrates himself within the Catton family and manipulates both Venetia and Farley to secure his position in the high society circle. Number 2, lack of empathy. He shows a lack of empathy towards others, particularly in the way he uses people to achieve his goals without any regard for their feelings or consequences. His actions lead to the expulsion of Farley and contribute to the tragic outcomes for Felix and Venetia. Number 3, sense of entitlement. Oliver feels entitled to a lifestyle beyond his means and believes he deserves the luxury and status of the Catton family. The sense of entitlement drives him to lie and deceive to maintain his position at Saltburn. Number 4, grandiosity. The character exhibits grandiose thinking, evident in his belief that he can outsmart those around him, and his ultimate triumph as the owner of Saltburn. This is symbolized by the final scene as he starts dancing naked through the estate, a physical manifestation of his perceived supremacy. Number 5, exploitative relationships. His relationships are truly exploitative, as seen in how he uses Felix's influence to gain access to Saltburn and later turns on him when he no longer serves a purpose. Number 6, a need for admiration. Oliver's actions are driven by a deep need for admiration and validation, particularly from those in a high social strata. This is seen in his efforts to be accepted by the Catton family and his subsequent actions to remain in their favor. Number 7, deception and lies. A hallmark of narcissistic traits is his tendency to lie and fabricate stories to make himself appear more interesting and sympathetic, such as lying about his family background to gain Felix's attention. Oliver is a vivid example of how narcissistic traits can drive an individual's behavior in destructive and self-serving ways, impacting not only their life, but the lives of those around them. Treating a character like Oliver Quick would require a nuanced therapeutic approach. The goal would be to address his narcissistic traits such as lack of empathy, manipulation, and grandiosity, while also fostering the healthy ways of relating to others and understanding himself. Some potential techniques that could be utilized are CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, in which we would focus on changing his thinking patterns, beliefs, and behaviors. Dialectical behavior therapy could be useful as well. This was originally designed for borderline personality disorder. However, it can be extremely useful in managing emotions, reducing impulsive behaviors, teaching mindfulness, distress tolerance, and emotional regulation. Schema therapy could also be useful. This therapy combines elements of CBT, psychodynamic, and attachment theories. This therapy would be extremely beneficial in helping him identify and change deeply ingrained patterns or schemas. Given his manipulation and self-centered behaviors, addressing schemas relating to entitlement, abandonment, and emotional deprivation would all be beneficial. Group therapy could be potentially useful as well. It is important to note that it can be really difficult to have someone with strong narcissistic traits in group therapy. However, this could help him potentially develop empathy, learn from others, and receive feedback in a social context. Again, I just want to note that the treatment of narcissistic personality disorder can be extremely challenging. Individuals with narcissistic traits lack insight into their condition and may resist therapy. Establishing a therapeutic alliance where the therapist empathizes with the patient's vulnerabilities and strengths is crucial. Continuity of care and a long-term therapeutic commitment are often necessary for effective treatment. Despite the challenges posed by narcissistic traits, it's also essential to recognize that individuals grappling with narcissism are not inherently irredeemable. With introspection, self-awareness, and perhaps professional intervention, narcissists can embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Through therapy, narcissists can confront underlying insecurities, develop empathy and emotional regulation skills, and cultivate healthier interpersonal dynamics. By acknowledging their vulnerabilities and embracing humility, can break free from the shackles of their egocentric worldview and forge more authentic connections with others. In conclusion, this video profile offers a nuanced glimpse into the psyche of a narcissist, specifically Oliver Quick, shedding light on the intricate interplay of personality traits, motivations, and interpersonal dynamics at play. While navigating relationships with narcissistic individuals can be challenging, it's important to approach them with empathy and understanding, recognizing that beneath the facade lies a complex human being yearning for validation and connection. As usual, friends, thanks for joining, and go get some therapy.